It's called JCC Maccabi ArtsFest. 2006 saw the JCC Maccabi experience tap into an exciting new energy source when it welcomed young artists from around the world to the first ever JCC Maccabi ArtsFest.
I think that your wonderful possibilities of joy, magic, song, dance.
So we're going to concentrate mostly on storytelling.
What we're going to do is we're going to count the 12-bar blues. We're going to become familiar with the 12-bar blues.
I think in a group setting, it's usually lyrics first.
Don't think too much. Use your instincts.
Ready, set, go. Alphabet.
Game on.
Hey,
Good. Real world. Things go wrong. When things go wrong, react and fix it and don't stop.
I want your inner self there.
To be Jewish is to understand deeply what other people do.
Ma'am.
Hey, starting the race. 7:32.
Sometimes a headline can be harder to write than a 3,500 word story.
Holy, 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 the whole earth is full of His glory.
Finally, thanks to ArtsFest, creative Jewish teens have the opportunity to share in the remarkable success story that is JCC Maccabi. Success that can be measured by the relationships these teens form with other Jewish teens, the relationships they forge with their host communities, and ultimately the relationship they develop with their own Jewish identity. By sharing their passion and talent in instrumental music, songwriting and performance, musical theater, dance, videography, visual arts, journalism, and technology, ArtsFest participants engage with each other. Bands rehearse, vocalists write and perform original compositions, videographers shoot and edit, journalists write lead stories about ArtsFest for the local newspaper, and they did it all with fellow artists they had just met in the past few days. But before the week was over, these former strangers would form relationships and create art that would last a lifetime.
Come dry your tears, no need to be afraid. I'm always here, and I will keep your spirit safe.
To make all of this happen, ArtsFest brings together nationally recognized artists in residence who design and implement a program that allows our teens to share their own talents while having an opportunity to learn from others. The theme for ArtsFest 2006 was The Art of Creation, with each specialty assigned a different day of creation. In fact, our artists were challenged from the moment they arrived, as they learned that they had just 90 minutes to design and perform on stage their own vision of creation at the opening evening program. It would be that initial burst of creative energy that would set the mood for the entire week.
They became adults, but as artists. They learned to be leaders, they learned to be followers, they learned to work together.
When music and the arts are expressed, it gives people a chance to really look inward and connect not only with the people around them, but to really get another level of expression of themselves.
Throughout the week, we witnessed story after story that demonstrated what ArtsFest could and should be. We had seen Samantha audition months earlier in South Jersey, and then we saw her arrive and meet her host family rehearse all week, and finally perform at the Gordon Center for the Performing Arts.
Time and again, I would try to say.
One of the most inspiring moments was when young artists from Israel and the former Soviet Union collaborated during a dance class. The language barrier was suddenly gone and replaced with the universal language of creative expression. We watched as the ArtsFest participants continued the long-time JCC Maccabi tradition of community service through the days of caring and sharing.
A whole wall should be thin for your first coat.
And we watched as the visual arts kids designed and then created a mural depicting the story of creation. JCC Maccabi ArtsFest has offered a unique creative blend of art, Judaism, and the energy and optimism of Jewish teens. They came to Baltimore in 2006, and they gave the first JCC Maccabi ArtsFest rave reviews. Now, the show hits the road to Boca Raton, Florida, and Deal, New Jersey in the summer of 2007. We welcome you to bring your talent, bring your passion, and bring your creative expression, and be there when the curtain goes up on the next JCC Maccabi ArtsFest.
I know every day is a gift, and I try to really appreciate it. So in my sadness I look for a lesson, through my tears I do the same. Every day I count my blessings and make the time to pray. I'm climbing up the tree of life, dancing on the branches, swinging on the vines. Look at me, hey, ain't I a sight, climbing up the tree of life.
It's really great to meet new people. I've made a lot of friends here.
I enjoy it a lot. It's fun.
Our artists have really asked them to explore in their own way Jewish concepts and how they're feeling about being young Jews right now.
So much of what we do in Jewish community centers is to create community. So this is a great example of that.
I think having these artists in residence here, I think they're incredible role models, in addition to being real mentors because they are masters in their field.
Probably gonna come back next time and be like, hey, how was your first time? Yeah.
I just looked at these kids and really identified with them and thought how wonderful it was that they had this place to be for a week amongst other Jewish teens with very similar interests.
Their self-image and their esteem, I think, rises as they work together in a project and see it through to fruition, and they see what they can accomplish.
I think if you meet people from different places, you learn more about yourself.
Meeting a bunch of new people, making some great music, and just having a lot of fun.
And it surpassed all of my expectations. It was an amazing experience, so thanks.
Climbing up the tree.